of rain and therefore still a flood threat across the
Now we're talking about a landlord that's scheming
Last 7 days, we've had a lot of rainfall.
his
And if you're in other parts of
tenants.
America, you're not up to speed, this will give you a good heads up. If you live in these areas, you already know, especially from points like west of Montgomery through Elmore County. A lot of rain there the last 7 days. You've had it
He
in
have
South Georgia along the
16 of
Panhandle.
you.
South of Tallahassee had some of the heaviest, and certainly New Orleans. Yep, you had quite a bit of it, especially in spots like Slidell, Louisiana.
He's controlling.
The rest of the forecast, which shows you what we have.
He or she.
Atmospheric players.
They have mental issues.
Most often we think of that as having a compressive.
They're doing spells on the tenants.
Why would that be a huge part of the rain story? Well, because it's working.
They are spiritually attacking y'all.
High pressure. You've got
spiritually.
Rotation in the northern hemisphere. Also, in the northern hemisphere, low pressure.
He has checked your Akashic records, getting readings on y'all. But the ancestors are going to end it.
We're talking about, well, Alabama.
They're coming in to end it. He or she will be on their knees.
Birmingham and into Jasper, Alabama. Now,
a Leo is significant. A Capricorn is significant.
I would say Oak Mountain, which rests right about here.
Initial A.
Right here. And it curls all the way back up
MNOP.
And then into the higher elevations of Appalachians.
And V.
The point of that is you can have a little push of orographic lift, which can sometimes enhance your rainfall. Just north.
This person may be small-boned.
Huntsville, back into Memphis, you've got the rain coming. You check out the clock. Now we go into your Sunday. Still a rain story. It kind of expands a little bit. Now we're including Memphis and just east of Little Rock, but also Montgomery. Again, this is not as heavy as it was, but it certainly will add up. And then we continue into your Monday still with the plume of moisture, which expands across parts of the south. Then you finally get a
Give me some names.
Super fast. Let's show you these numbers. 5-day could be the highest amounts. The GFS model, total disagreement, says we think it's going to be over this way. So already this morning, we've had a few arguments between the models. We'll see if they agree over coffee. Back to you, Kelly.
Carolina thing.
This landlord drinks.
Along the southeast coast. Well, thanks to our virtual view technology, I'm actually standing in the middle of Railroad Park in Birmingham. Where
he may make you nervous.
Indoor activities today instead of outdoors. So yeah, if you are planning,
you might not be comfortable around him.
At the park, just beware. There will be some wet conditions, heavy downpours at times, not just today, but lasting throughout the weekend and even into early Monday. We still have a chance of some wet weather here in the middle of Alabama. By the way, Birmingham only picked up a.
You may be getting dark circles around your eyes, not being able to sleep.
Right over us, as you can see, kind of straddling the I-65.
Or it could be him.
Into the northern parts of the state as well. And this time yesterday, we
or
were actually tracking severe storms around Auburn, Alabama. So it's still possible we can get a strong wind gust. You could lose your power if that happens, but especially where you see that heavier downpour, sometimes you get those gusty winds that go along with that heavy rain. Noontime today, you look out the window, it's still.
Oh, he was celebrating, y'all.
This weekend, a festival to head to. We do have the wet weather.
Scheming on y'all, he was celebrating.
And even into early Sunday morning, we see the heavier rain kind of pivoting back into the western part of the state, back towards Tuscaloosa. Still, isolated showers cannot be ruled out Sunday night into Monday. Here's your rainfall amounts. Again, Reynolds showed you the models kind of differing a little bit, but overall,
every time you pay them his rent.
2 to 3, but some yellow areas.
He was taking that money and celebrating with it.
Here's a look at Mississippi, where you do have some isolated showers going on. The heavy stuff back into Alabama, but guess what? We see that heavy rain pivoting.
If you have money coming to you, he know about that.
We see that heavy rain making a comeback for your dinner plans tonight.
If you hit the lottery, he know about that. I'm hearing he's a warlock.
Coming down in buckets. We could see anywhere from 2 to 3 inches of rain in a place like Starkville. Memphis, we had record rain on Thursday, over 4 inches. That was when the remnants of
the ancestors getting ready to end that shit.
Overall low pressure is still in our vicinity, so we still have these showers.
He's trying to sacrifice you.
And therefore the ability to give us even more rain today, Reynolds, anywhere from 1/4 to 1 inch of rain.
My goodness, yeah, heavy times there. Hey,
you might be,
some outdoor plans if
you're late on your rent.
You can still go, but you're going to be dodging raindrops and some possibly dangerous surf and rip currents.
Or he purposely making you late on your rent. It's a lot. to
sometimes
this.
the rough surf can stir them up for you. Let's dive into your forecast. Again, a lot to deal with. You've got Tropical Storm Gordon and
He
Aaron
could be going in your home,
right
stealing
into
from
the
you.
layers of the onion. Hey, you've got more onion. Yeah, look at that. You get 50% chance of further
He may have curly hair.
Wilmington, North Carolina, 72 degrees. That was relatively quiet, but it may change in a huge way because this is your 7th.
He may not have curly hair. He has a bad attitude.
No one likes a lingerer, right? The longer it sits out in that area, the better chance of development. And over the next 7 days, we have a pretty good chance of that occurring, maybe even sooner. More than likely, it'll be sooner. Your model shows the heavy rainfall that you have along the coast.
Y'all dealt with him in the past life.
Back into the low country. Richmond, it's your turn. Then you get into your Wednesday and it moves back up into the Appalachians. Now, we compare that to the American model. Not exactly the same, but it gives you still the idea that we've got heavy rain on the way, strong winds, and possibly more of that could be causing problems at a high elevation. But still, even with the outer
He
banks
will
of the
be
winds,
running.
still a big rain event. A lot of those, I'd say, more coastal roads.
I'm feeling maybe you all are taking him to court, or will be taking him to court.
GFS model shows still some heavy rainfall, but has the focus a bit more to the south and to parts of, well, the North Carolina coast, but really for places like Myrtle Beach can have some very heavy rainfall according to the model. And again, flash flooding, I think this is the least surprising graphic we've seen today, Kelly.
He may be hazing y'all.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this is an entity that the Hurricane Center is keeping an eye on. But even if it doesn't get a name, we still have the impacts in terms of.
But these tenants are going to get a blessing out of the blue.
Especially along the coast of North Carolina, the Outer Banks, right on down to South Carolina, Georgia, and even Florida. But even where you see the yellow, moderate rip current risk can still be very dangerous, and not as many lifeguards attending the beaches this time of year now that Labor Day weekend is behind us. High pressure.
Some of y'all, you know what?
A fabulous weekend both today and tomorrow. Clockwise flow around that high, along with the coastal low.
He probably too trying to hide the fact that you all have to move. He may be losing his apartment. And he's not telling you all that you all have to move. Letter L initial is significant.
Making their way up toward the north as we head towards Tuesday night. So again, we also have king tide going on.
He do have an altar.
Exacerbate that water rise.
A secret altar.
Water rise above normally dry ground. Seasonal high tide cycle for many locations, typically occurring anywhere from 6 to 8 times a year. So again, when you're looking at a
letter
place like
X
Charleston or even the Outer Banks,
initial.
you have to consider that the water will be a little bit higher than normal, courtesy of this low pressure that's sitting out here. So Charleston, our high tide tomorrow morning at 5:48, and again in the evening tomorrow night at 6:31. And notice around
Gemini.
There will be that pretty strong.
It's significant.
Happening and farther up the coast here in Duck, North Carolina. High tide for us around 5:24 tomorrow morning, and then again.
Somebody might work at a department store. A tenant might work at a department store.
Reynolds?
Well, Kelly, from Duck, North Carolina, to a place you may need to duck and cover. We're talking Mexico. Tropical storm Ileana is slamming Mexico's.
He made his bed. He's going to have to lay in it.
Cabo San Lucas, what a great spot. The sort of leaving western Mexico with flooded streets and muddy roads. You see them here after being doused with heavy rainfall. Now the area is at risk of flash flooding and mudslides as it moves over the southern Gulf of California. All right, so let's talk about the rest of the tropics that we have for you. We mentioned that possibility of development off the Carolina coast, but we've got Gordon out there that's in the...
He has taken you all for granted.
More to the north of that, then you've got, of course, the system out in the Pacific, but with Gordon, winds at 45, the pressure you see there moving west-northwest at 9, location...
He may have falsely accused you all of something, or if you all are accusing him, he's claiming that you all are making false claims against him.
Wind should fluctuate a bit around 45 miles an hour. Again, tropical storm. Point of origins, you see all these points on this map, which indicates the incubating spots of where these things can develop. And that's your story mid-September, that data set going back to 1950. So, Gordon, you are out there. Helene would be next. Isaac, always going to watch out for the ice storms. Always got to in the Atlantic Basin. And we've got 50% chance of 50% of the season, 100% chance of the season continuing But 50%
He's a
is what we
charmer.
for. Now, we make our way to
He's sly.
40, the pressure about 1,003 millibars.
He could get you with this charm.
Right here, you've got the Gulf of California right here in this zone.
And I'm feeling some of these tenants, female tenants, falling for it.
But it's eventually going to die out.
But these tenants is going to be awakened.
Possibly a big wave maker and a big rain maker for the next 72 hours or so. Back to you, Kelly.
Yeah, hopefully we get some of that moisture into the west where we do need it. Look at this, multiple.
He gonna be extremely nervous if he's not now.
Hot, dry, windy conditions fuel the flames. The airport fire has grown to more than 20,000 acres and injured at least a dozen people, including 10 firefighters. Evacuation orders are still in place for
Initial Y.
It is only about 9% contained as of now. We've got thousands of fires that we're keeping track of here in California, consuming 990,000 acres, so nearly a million
The
acres.
tenants are
One fire I wanna
protected.
point out is the park fire that actually started back in mid-July. It's still burning, but it's 99% contained as of this point, north of Chico, California. All these flames.
Yeah, he playing
showing
games
fires are
with
happening
y'all.
Even in the northwest, where we do have some moisture coming on into the Pacific Northwest. So some good news. We've got a dip in the jet stream that will allow some of that tropical moisture that Reynolds just talked about to be pulled northward. Unfortunately, though, at the same time, there will be some gusty winds.
He may have a son,
That could fan some of those flames that are already out there.
or may have a son on the way.
In portions of the Great Basin and Intermountain West. Here come the showers as we go through Sunday into Monday. It's all about the Northwest. Moving on down to California.
Some of you are going to find a place on social media.
8,000 feet there in the Sierra. Showers will continue to move eastward across the inland west. And then we've got another opportunity for a coastal system to move on in. Seattle, Portland, right on down towards Redding and Eureka, California. So hopefully as we get toward the wintertime, that's our rainy season here on the West Coast and snowy season. Hopefully we get a good season. But as you can see, the winds are going to be problematic for the firefight here. We're talking winds 35, 40, even up to 50 miles an hour. Rugged terrain, obviously, but at least the temperatures will be cooling down, so that will give the firefighters a break here. Reno, Nevada, let's check on your forecast. It's still going to be warm and dry, a bit breezy today, 87 degrees, but then we cool it down to 76 as we head towards Monday, and cooler still on Monday, only a high of 60 degrees. Well, still ahead right here on America's Weekend Headquarters, hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, wildfires. Climate change whipping up extreme weather, but are homeowners prepared? We get expert advice on what you can do right now to make sure that you're not caught off guard. Plus, the South is on alert.
Some of you feel like he stabbed you in the back, and he did.
We're showing you who needs the umbrella and just how long those showers will last. Let's get you out the door in the Northeast. It is a beautiful weekend here. Temperatures on the cool side. We've got 50s and 60s for now.
Manipulation. He's manipulating.
Baseball games at home as well. Looks like wonderful weather in the Bronx there in New York City. 83 degrees.
And he's sneaky.
Temperatures, so we're a touch above average in a lot of locations. Tomorrow morning, mid-50s to mid-60s.
Some of you all are wearing a mask. You need to take the mask off, especially the women, and see this landlord for who he is. I'm feeling like this landlord either has a female living with him or he's married. Somebody is a Cancer. He may be a Cancer, but Cancer is significant. You all are stressed out about this.
He always delivers. And so does the Lowe's app.
But the divine is stepping in and forcing you all to do what you gotta do. So listen to y'all's
In fact, its active ingredient is 10 times
intuition.
fighting fungus, the primary cause of dandruff. Say goodbye to stubborn dandruff with Nizoral. At Dome's, we
About this landlord.
straying back from weekend chores to pull
I see
your favorite hobbies.
you all taking him to court.
The experts in back pain relief for more than 100 years. Available at a store near you. Sir.
The corners pop at night. Pop corners. For the cats meow.
It's because they're popped, not fried. Knock yourself out.
delicious.
This is what Geico does so your rates won't increase with your first
Accident forgiveness.
Yes. Oh, Geico offers
I don't know
7.
how he is doing this,
Categories, please.
Yeah.
For savings and
but he may be
service,
doing
we've got
blood spells.
Set summer in motion with a Honda Accord Hybrid, CR-V Hybrid, new Civic Hybrid, or all-electric Prologue SUV. Take a vacation, staycation, or just a weekend drive with the windows down.
Okay? He feels like he has power over y'all.
2024 Kelly Blue Book's KBB.com Best Overall EV and Hybrid Brand. So act now.
C is significant.
Reserve from select dealers or hurry into the Honda Summer event.
I'm hearing the name Connie.
I knew that something was different. I knew it, I called it, and look what I found today.
It's Blue Chew.
Blue Chew.
Blue Chew? Blue Chew. Blue Chew. Blue Chew. Blue Chew.
Believe it or not. This is the secret. If you don't know, now you know. You can get it on a subscription model, so then you can get delivered every month. And for the ladies, let your name know, and you're welcome in advance.
Don't miss incredible deals at Macy's One Day Sale. Shop for what you need now and save up to 60% on specials so good they won't last. Going on now at Macy's.
The Weather Channel TV app is keeping you ahead of the storm all hurricanes.
Okay.
Our goal is to keep people safe. Start your free trial and be prepared all season.
Somebody is a mechanic. Maybe he might be a mechanic.
Embarrassing.
A tenant may be a mechanic.
Could be Peyronie's disease or PD, a real medical condition that urologists can diagnose.
He feels like he's in control. The landlord feels like he's in control.
Surgical treatment for appropriate men with PD, along with daily gentle penile stretching and straightening exercises. Xiaflex
The
has been
ascended
proven to help
masters are coming in
if the treatment area involves your urethra, or if you're allergic
on
to
your
anything
behalf
may cause
because
serious
things are getting
other
worse,
serious injury during an erection, and severe
or when they get worse.
anaphylaxis. Seek help if
Like
you
I
have
said,
symptoms.
somebody has cancer, they're going to have to go to chemotherapy.
Reactions and fainting can happen after treatment. Tell your doctor if you have a bleeding condition or take blood thinners, as risk of bleeding or bruising at the treatment site is increased. Join the tens of thousands of men who've been prescribed Xiaflex.
This landlord is stubborn,
Urologist. Visit bencarrot.com to find one today.
and it could be a Taurus involved, significant.
Currently in our area, 60 degrees with foggy conditions. Today, partly cloudy, high 83, winds east-northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy, low 59, winds light and variable. Sunday, plentiful sunshine, high 80.
Whatever these tenants are wishing for, it's going to come true.
Miles per hour.
Yeah,
Here's our 7-day
you're wishing to relocate. You will.
HBCU Go Sports, providing fans with unparalleled access to all the sound, flavor, and pageantry of historically black colleges and universities, bringing you up close to the exciting action, athleticism, and passion on the field. HBCU Go football returns this Saturday on
His soul is in chains.
Tigers take on the Arkansas Pine Bluff Golden Lions in the
He's been captured by the devil.
September 14th, 76 Central on HBCUGO.tv.
Well, it's stormy, kind of hard to see, but look at this video of first
Yeah,
responders
crying.
who
You're going to be
rescued a
crying.
woman pinned under
Maybe
a tree
some of
while
you
Hurricane Francine
may be
slammed the
crying.
Louisiana coast.
Don't cry.
Sheriff's
Everything is
deputies
going to
in
be all
Donaldsonville
right.
took
You
about
will
30
locate.
minutes
You
to
will
free
get
the
your
woman
wish.
using chainsaws and jacks. She was so shaken by the situation, firefighters had to calm her down, understandably so, right? Deputies say that if the tree had fallen maybe 6 inches in either
Okay.
direction, it might have crushed her. So that was a very close call for sure.
No doubt. Well, we've had a busy time on the Gulf Coast.
Okay,
The last couple
now,
years we've had it relatively
I have
quiet,
another
but
one
now, I mean,
here.
my goodness, we've ahead.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, all kept 1 and 2 range.
Twin
Of course, we
flames.
could forget Beryl that dumped a lot of
Getting off the
Texas,
Landlord
even
right
to the
now.
Northeast.
Twin
And then, of course, we
flames.
had Debbie. And
Got a
more
message.
recently was the Cat 2, that was Francine, that hit
You're
just this
telling
past
your
Wednesday
twin
off the Louisiana coast.
that you
Yes,
missed
indeed. So
them.
Terrebonne Parish, Louisiana, Cat 2, as you mentioned, winds of 100 miles an hour. The pressure, you saw it there, is making landfall.
And we still have a lot of folks without power.
You
Here's
all
the
are
weather.
in harmony, some of you,
Anywhere from 70 to
with
up and
each
over
other.
100 miles per hour. So you're talking about not
But
just wires.
you
but
all,
households that were impacted,
some
and
of
that's
you,
why we still have nearly
you feel like you can't handle
Quite the issue. Now, weather has been
this
more
journey.
problematic, obviously, for a lot of people. And just this week, we've dealt with dozens of homes.
Ask God to give you the
wildfires in
strength.
California. Meanwhile, the tropics, as we just mentioned, dealt with 3 hurricanes so far this year. 2
Ask God to give you the
with more
strength.
than 2 more months still to go. And we've
Twin
already dealt with
flames.
the second most
What else
tornadoes
do I
recorded
need
on
to
record
know
this
about
year,
the
too.
twin
All this
flames?
extreme weather damaging or destroying more homes.
Sagittarius
Many of them
is
not ready for it.
significant.
And a new report by Bankrate finds that 1 out of 4 U.S. homeowners is not financially prepared for extreme
For the
weather.
twin flames,
Luckily, we've got one. Let's bring it now.
Divine
Dr.
is
Jeremy
still
Porter, the
clearing
climate
up
implications research
things
at the
for
First
you.
Street
So
organization.
hold
That's the
on,
title. That's a
continue
title. We
your
really appreciate you being with us
your
this
inner
morning.
work.
Now, a big open question for you. How concerning is all of this to you?
Continue healing, y'all.
It's very concerning. I think one of the biggest things
Continue
that I took away
doing your
from that
healing.
Bankrate report, the fact that 1 in 4 Americans are unprepared for a weather disaster, was that the work that we do here at First Street is really
Now
focused
that you
on
are
identifying
awakened, hold on to
risks.
God
One of
for
the
dear
biggest
life.
problems with the way that we're seeing the frequency
Because your
and
life
severity of these
depends
climate
upon it.
disasters and weather events increase is that people just don't have information. They don't understand what the risk is.
You
And
need
when you
to
don't understand
do
what your risk
your
is, you
work.
can't prepare.
There's
So
more work
those 2
that
data points
needs to be
together really
done.
made that survey
Do not
concerning
give
to me.
up.
Yeah, we need some change, right? And I understand Bankrate also
Okay.
says 2 out of every 5 homeowners haven't done anything in the last 5 years to protect their homes against
Like I
extreme
said,
weather. So
Sagittarius
what
is
do homeowners should be
significant.
doing to protect their home against extreme weather?
I'm hearing Connie.
There's a dearth of information out there. People don't understand where to find information around climate
Someone
risk.
has
I think that's the
cancer.
number 1 place that you have to start at when
A
you're
karmic
thinking
has
about
cancer.
protecting your home against climate risk. Is
Initial
understanding
Y.
the situation of your home. So you have to understand, 1, what types
Gemini
of
is significant.
home at risk of being impacted by wildfires
Initial
in California,
X.
hurricanes inLouisiana and Florida.
L.
And then you have to understand what the risk is for those
V.
specific properties. And to do that, people
A.
really have to find information
M.
relative to
N.
specific
O.
properties,
P.
their communities, about the risks that exist in those areas. From there, you can start to prepare yourself and protect yourself.
Okay.
Best for that type of risk.
X-rays is going to be needed
For many may
for
seem
the cancer.
insurmountable. It's the home insurance rates. They're rising rapidly. And some vulnerable spots, like, well, coming to mind, Florida, California, it can be hard to even get coverage. Now, how does the insurance market factor into the overall story?
Yeah, the insurance market is a huge piece of the story now. I mean,
Somebody
in the last 50 years,
could be
seen
named
increasing severity and
Al,
increasing frequency of
A-L.
weather disasters. Just in the last 5
Al.
years, we've seen insurance spike or become hard to actually acquire for some homeowners. And it's in response to these climate disasters. It is the fact that the insurance market is
Somebody
the first mechanism to start
named
to price
May.
climate
Maybe your
into the real estate
birthday is
market.
in
And
May.
people are feeling it are homeowners. Homeowners are seeing their monthly budgets increase, but they're not getting paid more at work. So all of a sudden, the household economics that they're used to and that made sense for them when they bought their home don't make sense anymore. So not only are they unprepared, are we seeing more risk,
Maybe
but now there's
somebody is holding out on paying the landlord.
All right, Dr. Jeremy Porter at First Street, thank you so much for talking with us. We really appreciate it, and it's really our job to bring awareness to this situation and hopefully help more folks out going forward, because the weather is kind of crazy lately.
Absolutely.
To be honest. We also need to be building our homes smarter, and
Somebody's name could be Ace.
and maybe even the future of housing.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff coming up tomorrow.
ACE.
We're gonna look at how these homes stand up to extreme weather, but also how they're also environmentally friendly to build at the same time.
Somebody's name could be Matt.
You never want to lose your edge. And the Lexus RX completely understands that.
I'm hearing Vic.
When you're
Nettie,
Your to-do list can be
Pat, Monique,
Super helpful.
Kai,
Progressive makes it easy to see if you can save money with a commercial auto quote online, so you can get back to all your other to-dos.
anything else?
Get a quote at progressivecommercial.com.
Somebody's name could be Lacey,
Red hot.
Macy,
Omaha Steaks Red Hot Sale Event. Save on everything, including America's best steaks.
Pack or
Our
Pop.
exclusive USDA certified tender filet mignon. Order now and get 8 of our mouthwatering burgers free. This Red Hot Sale event ends soon.
I'm hearing
Visit
Olivia,
omahasteaks.com/TV today and feel the heat.
Olive,
What's the secret to a long, sustained relationship?
It's Blue Chew.
Blue Chew.
Blue Chew.
Blue Chew. Blue Chew is an online subscription-based service that sends these affordable tablets directly to your
did I say
home.
Macy?
Getting older is part of the journey, even with worsening heart failure. So when I had carpal tunnel syndrome, lower back pain, and shortness of
I'm
breath,
hearing
I
that
thought
that
that's what getting
apartment
older
is
felt
going to
like.
be
Thank
vacant,
goodness
the whole
I called my
apartment.
cardiologist. I have
Anything
ATTR,
else?
a rare but serious disease, and getting diagnosed early.
Okay, that's the end of this reading.
Any of these warning signs, don't wait.
I'll be back with another one. I hope this has helped someone. Bye.